So welcome to my successful Sunday weight loss. I have been on a weight loss program for the last 15 months. Today I have lost a total of 68 pounds. Actually it's 68.2, but who's counting? So anyway, I started off this last week and I changed up a couple things. I increased my protein. Another thing I started was intermittent fasting. I started that last Monday and I'm happy to say that I have lost a total of 1.2 pounds. Now, I'm actually going to be tracking that weight for the next 5 weeks because between now and Thanksgiving Day, my short-term challenge goal was to lose a total of 10 pounds by Thanksgiving. So right now I'm down 1.2 out of the 10. I have, a balance with some additional weight to lose. So I'm going to keep tracking it every single Sunday now through Thanksgiving. So I'd like to share with you some of the things that have worked, some of the things that haven't worked this last week with this intermittent fasting, and just let you know overall if I think it made any kind of a difference. I started intermittent fasting last Monday, and I have an eating window between 12 noon and 8 o'clock at night. So that's 8 hours that I can eat my meals. I decided to do lunch and dinner, and then whatever protein snacks or a healthy snack that I wanted to have around that, I decided that's what I was going to do. So as it turns out, I started each morning. I had done some research. It said that with intermittent fasting, you don't really break your fast if you have coffee in the morning with a little bit of milk or cream. So I actually got a new coffee maker, a Ninja Luxe. I got it for Amazon Prime and I've been putting way too much milk in it. And I think it really has been affecting my fast. So go figure. I actually stopped that this morning. I'm going to wait. It's not that I'm not going to have my cafe latte. I'm just going to wait until a little bit later to have it in the morning. Probably closer to noon, have one with my lunch. So I'm going to go back to having an espresso because that I can make with a ground coffee. I can kind of froth up my coffee and literally just put in a tablespoon of milk and I'm good to go. So I'll start off my day starting today with an espresso coffee. I won't have anything else until maybe some tea and maybe I'll have some decaffeinated tea, and that's about it. And at noon, I'll have my second cup of coffee, which will be a double espresso, and go from there. Have my lunch and then have my dinner. So I have been doing the food, and obviously, I don't know if it's been a good week of dieting or the intermittent fasting really helped, but I'm going to continue on this plan. I'm going to commit to the intermittent fasting for the time period that I'm doing this challenge. And if I can lose the 10 pounds between now and Thanksgiving, then I'm going to continue doing it. But I'll reassess it at that time. So I think what's really been working is that this fasting has really made me more cognizant of how often I was eating. So even though I was having like my main meal before, like in the morning, and then I'd have another meal around 3, kind of a snack around noon and a snack at night, I found that I was pretty much eating like from 9:30 in the morning till about 10 at night. Not a lot, but I was continually thinking about, oh, I need a snack, I need this, I need that. This has made me more aware, okay, it's not time to eat yet. I'm going to wait till about noon. I make myself a nice protein breakfast to start off the day, and around noon, it's really more like a lunch. But that actually, I think, has been going pretty good. For dinner, eating a little bit later, I haven't really noticed any indigestion, which was why I kind of started this program to begin with, because I was having a lot of indigestion, and I started eating earlier around 3, and that really seemed to help me. So for this last week, I've done fine, no real problems, but I'm also not eating a huge dinner. I decided to do my main meal around noon, have a lighter dinner, snack around 8 o'clock, and I'm done for the day until the next day at noon. I have noticed on the probably not so positive side that the mornings I have been struggling. I've been kind of, just thinking about food a lot more than usual. And I usually think about food all the time, so that's nothing unusual. But I've noticed that I am really thinking about food a lot. I'm hungry, especially after the days I've worked out. So I come home from working out and I'm really ready to eat. So I've had to kind of wait a few hours just to, make that work out, but it has worked. I've been happy with it. And so I'm going to keep plugging along. I did try some Wonder Wraps this week. It's a wrap that's similar to a tortilla, only you make it with eggs and psyllium husks and nutritional yeast. If you're interested in seeing that video, I'm going to post it. You're more than welcome to watch it. I thought they were a great alternative. And I made mine into an enchilada casserole, but in all honesty, I think from now on when I make them, I'm just going to kind of leave them in the refrigerator and have those to have with like some lean deli meats or maybe some tacos, things like that. I think those will work out as a great alternative, and they're completely on plan for Trim Healthy Mama. I realize over this next month that I'm really going to have to put some things in place so that I know that with the holidays coming up, Thanksgiving's coming up, I have several birthdays. My kids' birthdays are in November, my birthday's in November, my brother's birthday's in December. There's just all kinds, Christmas. I just have all kinds of things coming up. So I'm going to have to really think hard about how to work my way through the holidays. I did it last year with kind of the short-term goals, and so I've gone back to doing that. I'm not going to think so far ahead with my weight loss. I'm going to think more like week by week, day by day, and then like this is just a short-term 6-week challenge that I was doing through Thanksgiving. So if anyone would like to join me on the challenge for the 10-pound challenge between now and Thanksgiving, feel free. I don't have anything real set in place. I am doing the intermittent fasting, and I'm continuing to follow the Trim Healthy Mama meal plan. So I will continue to post different kinds of what I eat in a day videos. Those seem to be really helpful to a lot of my subscribers. Many people write to me through comments and also through email asking me to continue with the what I eat in a day. I mean, some of these may get monotonous, so if it's something you've already seen, feel free to move on to another video. But I just think if it's helping other people, it does help me to stay accountable, having the YouTube family here to make myself accountable to you. And I think that's probably been one of the biggest motivators for me to continue on this process. As I said in an earlier video, I've been doing this now 15 months. I'm very tired of dieting. I would like to just go through the holidays and eat whatever I want, but I realize I've worked so hard to get to my goal. I really need to stay focused, stay on plan, and make this program work for me. So as I maneuver through the birthdays, the get-togethers, the Thanksgiving, the Christmas, all that kind of stuff, I'm going to give you some of the things that are helping me, and maybe they'll help you too. I hope so. I hope if you're trying to lose weight that, you make comments that help the community. Other people read my comments as well. And if you have things that are working for you, or even if you see things I'm doing that I could improve on, those are really helpful. I had a subscriber write to me and get me thinking about this whole coffee, milk thing, breaking my fast. And I did quite a bit more research, and I realized I need to change up the coffee. So thank you. That was a huge help. And, any encouragement we can give each other, I think really helps us all win in the end. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or ring that bell for future notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.